In the Narutoverse, there are many characters. Masashi Kishimoto did a very good job of introducing new characters who were making this show very interesting and amazing. But there were still characters who we knew nothing about because, due to Kishimoto's limited time, he couldn't properly introduce them in the story. And today, I want to talk about ninjas who we know absolutely nothing about. Not even names or anything like that, but despite that, we know that they were very strong ninjas due to what lore implies. But before I start, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. I hope all of you have a great day, and let's get into it. I want to start this list with Minato Namikaze. He is the only Hokage whose family is unknown to us. Every other Hokage comes from a great family. The first and second Hokages, Hashirama and Tobirama, were sons of Butsuma Senju, the Senju clan's leader. The third Hokage, Hiruzen, was the son of the legendary ninja Sasuke Sarutobi. The fifth Hokage, Tsunade, was the granddaughter of Hashirama. Sixth Hokage, Kakashi's father, was the legendary Sakumo Hatake. Minato is the only one with unknown parents. He was close to the Sannin trio, Hiruzen, and the future Jinchuriki of Nine Tails. He was chosen as the next Hokage in his early 20s. He had access to and based his entire fighting style on the second Hokage's inventions. He was also very well known among the troops. Kind of unbelievable that a kid with humble origins could earn all of that just by being a good shinobi. I believe his father was as talented as him, from whom he inherited his genius talent, and it was due to him that Minato had access to all of that. I think Minato's parents were dead when he was a little kid. We know that Minato and Jiraiya spent a lot of time together, and Jiraiya even considered him to be his own son. The reason why Jiraiya felt responsible for bringing up Minato was that maybe Minato's father was a good friend of Jiraiya's, and he did not want to leave his friend's orphan child alone. Their being dead also makes sense, since if Minato's parents were alive, I'm sure they would have raised their grandson, Naruto. I hope someday we will hear about Minato's parents in Boruto. However, his father is not the only mysterious ninja around him. We know that he was a member of Team Jiraiya, which was a genin of Konoha Gakure, led by Jiraiya. In the belief that he could be the child of prophecy, Jiraiya took a special interest in Minato Namikaze. Minato would later become the fourth Hokage. In a flashback that Kushina Uzumaki had, Minato's black-haired teammates can be seen sitting behind him at the academy. We never got the names of these people. I think the left one could be from the Sarutobi clan, since his clothing and skin color look like young Hiruzen's. He could be the father of Konohamaru, or he could be from the Akamichi clan because of his chunky appearance, and the middle one could be from the Hyuga clan, since he covers his forehead where the Hyuga clan seal is usually placed. In any case, they must be extremely strong since every ninja in Jiraiya's class was in S-class. For example, Naruto, Minato, Nagato, Yahiko, and Konan. All of them were the leaders of their villages, and I don't think Minato's teammates were exceptions either. Anyway, I've made a video about Minato's team. Its link will be in the description, so make sure to check it out. Konohamaru's parents, like Minato's, are mysteries. We know he is the grandson of the third Hokage and the nephew of Asuma Sarutobi, but we don't know who his parents are. In Boruto's one-shot, it is revealed that Konohamaru's parents were elite jonins, both part of the Anbu and directly under the command of the Hokage. They were very strong ninjas, and I wish we had heard more about them. I hope they're still alive in Boruto and we see them in this series. I think it would be a nice connection for Naruto and Konohamaru if Konohamaru's father was also a member of Team Jiraiya, just like Naruto's father. Konohamaru's father is not the only mysterious Sarutobi in the series. We know that Hiruzen was the son of the legendary Sasuke Sarutobi. According to the 4th Naruto databook, he was a ninja that the 3rd Hokage, Sarutobi Hiruzen, admired and looked up to. His name was Sarutobi Sasuke. He was Hiruzen's own father. Hiruzen's talent, who had mastered all the 5 nature transformation and was called Professor, is an inheritance from his great father Sarutobi Sasuke. During a conversation with Biwako Sarutobi and Kushina Uzumaki, Mikoto Uchiha noted that she named her son after Sasuke in the hopes that the boy would become a splendid ninja just like his namesake. So we can see that the lore really hypes up Sarutobi Sasuke a lot, and I'm very disappointed that we never got to see him. I also have a video made about him where I talk in greater detail. I recommend you check it out. The link to the video will be in the description. Most of you probably don't know, but there was one guy, Hikaku Uchiha, who was a member of the Uchiha clan. Before the founding of the Hidden Leaf, he was one of the clan's most powerful shinobi, and also endowed with great leadership skills. He possessed the clan's Kekkei Genkai Sharingan. His exceptional skills and talent made me think that he was Indra's reincarnation before Madara, who is famous for possessing particularly strong chakra, even for Uchihas. I believe, just like all the known Indra's reincarnations, he also had a rival from the Senju clan who unfortunately we never heard about. Hikaku Uchiha was not the only interesting ninja that we don't know a lot about. In the third Naruto databook, it is written that Setsuna Uchiha was a shinobi who had doubts about the second Hokage. He planned to reclaim power from the Senju clan. I wonder about his clash with Tobirama Senju and how they settled it in the end. Well, we know that toads are the most recurring summons in the series due to some of the main characters being able to summon them. They reside in Mount Myoboku. At least 6 people have signed the toad summoning contract. Apparently, the last 3 are Jiraiya, Minato, and Naruto, while the first 3 summoners haven't been seen in the series. We can't really read or recognize the first 3 summoners' names as the writings are completely chicken writings. Probably the way or style that the older generations write their names. I wonder who they were. I'm pretty sure if they were some low-level ninjas, they would not have been able to sign a contract with the toads in the first place. I hope we'll hear about them in Boruto. Also, we know that the 8 gates are 8 specific tenketsu along the chakra pathway system. With each opened gate, individuals are given access to more and more of their body's chakras, thus increasing their physical strength and speed. A ninja able to open the 8 gates has existed since at least the time of Madara Uchiha. Since Madara's era, there have only been a few known users: Might Dai, Might Guy, Rock Lee, Metal Lee, and Kakashi Hatake. It seems someone had opened 8 gates in Madara's era, otherwise he would not know about the red aura and have knowledge of this technique. Madara is not the only one who has encountered an 8-gate user before Might Guy. Kisame had also fought a few of the 6-gate guys level ninjas before him. Opening these gates is not an easy thing. All of these ninjas have to be extremely powerful, otherwise they would not be able to open them. Unknown legendary ninjas aren't only characteristic of Hidden Leaf. We know that Akage is a title reserved for the leader of one of the 5 great shinobi countries' hidden villages. We knew almost every Kage and had a general idea of how powerful they were, but there was one exception, the 3rd Mizukage. We don't even know his name, even though the 3rd Mizukage's abilities remain mostly unknown. The fact that he was chosen as the Kage of his village suggests that he was the most powerful shinobi in Kirigakure in his time, as the village chooses only the strongest warrior as its leader. Even before becoming the Mizukage, his power was such that he was chosen to be the bodyguard of the 1st Mizukage. When Hagoromo Otsutsuki revived him, we could see his soul, which had an appearance like him before dying. We could see that he had aged considerably, with notable creases, which meant he had most likely died of natural causes, which is really impressive in the ninja world. Also, during the first 5 Kage summits, which was the only time we saw him, his eyes were constantly closed. When he was revived, we could see his eyes, which were completely white, which makes me think that he was blind. He had one of the most unique fighting styles, since I don't remember seeing a blind ninja in Naruto, and it is such a shame that we never saw him in action. Akatsuki also had several mysterious ninjas. For example, Kakuzu's partner before Hidan. Sometime after defecting from an unknown village, he joined the criminal organization Akatsuki, becoming Kakuzu's 4th partner. In the anime, during a battle with several shinobi, he was eliminated by Kakuzu, who, later, upon being chastised by his teammates, claimed he was too slow and should have simply dodged his attack. Later, Kakuzu took his heart. Although most of his abilities remain unknown, the fact that he was accepted into the Akatsuki proves that he was a powerful shinobi. He was also strong enough to have Kakuzu consider his heart worthy enough to take. In the anime, he was shown using a sword in battle, implying he has some skills in kenjutsu. It also seems that Kakuzu had a partner before him as well, since he talks about his previous partners in the plural, which implies that he had killed more than one partner before Hidan. I wonder how strong his previous partners were. Almost every member of Akatsuki was Kage level, and I doubt that his previous partners were exceptions. Anyway, I guess this is all for today. What do you think about these ninjas? Comment down below. I hope this video was informative. Make sure to check out my other videos.